But seriously, I can give you water because you're playing, and you may have water when you're done saving Mario. It's my water. I decide who gets it.
Wow. Okay. Are we rationing out things now?
I mean, I have plenty of water.
I mean, we were talking about Orwellian governments earlier, but, you know, Jesus Christ, Brendan. I live with it. Oh, wait, I don't live with a tyrant.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't...
He's not your roommate.
Yeah, we live kind of far apart, actually.
I live close to a tyrant.
It's sad when you guys say that, and it's like, oh, you guys really don't live that far apart.
I mean, okay, compared to you, of course we don't, but he's like, what?
He's not even like a 10-minute drive.
That's so far, though.
That's not.
Yeah.
A 10-minute drive is not far at all.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Probably
What do you
walk
consider a
here in
short
under
drive?
an hour.
Shut up.
What do you consider a short drive?
9 minutes.
Oh, okay. Or just barely. Alright, so that was 15 ghosts, that boss. So you're at 39 ghosts now.
I thought it was 15.
Oh my god, this
Yeah,
water's
about that.
water's amazing. If only you can have some.
Anyway.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm not responsible for any of this. I earned my water, so...
Oh my god, you took out the last boo for me, yes. I made you do the whole fight. Yeah.
Alright,
Well, he did the hard part. The rest of it's a cakewalk compared to that, boo.
compared to you restarting the whole thing.
I just didn't want to have to redo it, so I was like, fine, here, you try.
Putting the impossible situation. Oh, here's 6 health. Good luck.
Wow. I'm never gonna earn the right for them to be nice to me, am I? Ever.
Earn the right to be treated well. I love that.
I feel like I have to at this point with the way you two treat me.
You're like Rodney Dangerfield. You got no respect at all.
Wow.
At least you grabbed water.
I know by default I never get respect at all, so whatever. Oh well.
Even if I play some of his jokes, you'll feel better about yourself.
No.
You know, he suffered chronic
No,
depression.
don't hold it all the way down. You're wasting water.
I'm not holding
See,
it all the way down.
No, way low.
Yeah, way lower.
You're burning through water.
Like, barely touch it.
Whoa, you're burning through
I've
that.
done this like this every time.
I know, but you don't have...
Yeah, there's no reason to do that.
You're not going to have enough... Oh, whatever. Listen, the environment's...
Vacuum! Vacuum!
The environment's hurting. We need to save water.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's California. It's canon.
Okay. The Mario Bros live in California.
Mm-hmm. No,
Maybe
liars.
this is why we don't do games live. I don't feel like being criticized every 5 seconds.
Not because I live over 1,000 miles away.
No.
Dude, did you see
That's
that
not the
Molasses
issue.
fight?
Wow. Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Anytime.
No, you're not.
You're
Obviously,
right.
you're not. Okay.
Whoa, a Chaos Emerald!
Even though I apologized. At least I apologized.
At least I'm honest. Unlike you.
Unlike me.
Yeah, you're apologizing. Don't do that.
Well, I actually feel sorry.
Right.
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
I genuinely
We started
believe
off
that.
so well.
I feel like you both hate me now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Let's go to nighttime cliff diving. That sounds fun. Nighttime cliff.
Do a flip.
I will. Thank you. I will.
Sorry, it's like that shit. They kind of do nighttime cliff diving, and then like, oh, he's like, can I watch? Oh. Spooky.
Is it oddly warm in here for anyone else?
Yes.
See what? I've been complaining for like the last, I don't know, 5 months, and my room feels oddly warm. And now you guys can know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even hot out at all. I think it's like 50 degrees. Hold on, I can check. Thanks to technology.
Or just.
Technology.
It's 57 degrees out.
I always skip this telephone room. I just go to the basement.
Yeah, but we need to show the suicide shadow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Alright, let the lightning strike. Come on. Come on. Do it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's actually a graphical glitch, but it looks like he hung himself, the shadow. And I just like that idea, Luigi killing himself. That brings me joy.
Jeez.
Oh. I mean, do I bring you joy?
I mean, you're alive, so...
Oh, well, in that case.
Everyone, I'm joking. I don't want him dead, alright?
Open the window, Brendan. I'm going.
Apologize.
Alright, open the window. That's too much work.
Insert window breaking sound effect here.
Crash.
Crash, okay. Say if you guys actually wanted me to, Jesus. Alright. Fine. Alright.
I miss my water.
Luckily, Luigi's doing everything but answering the phone. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
go to
get
voicemail.
it.
If it's important, they'll call back.
You know, as someone who gets scam calls all the time...
Oh, come on. I'm about to lose on all this money because I just freaking activated the phone. Are you serious?
And we saw this
I was using the vacuum. I accidentally ran up to the phone. No! No! No!
Just as it ends.
Oh, no!
You really, this playthrough, you've not... There's been moments where it's like, man...
Yeah, you're doing pretty competent for like the first half.
Yeah, the second half has been all downhill. Things just haven't been going your way lately.
But hey, you can redeem yourself if you just finally get an A rank.
That is true.
You know, I like how both Portal and this was supposed to be redeeming myself, but I've only dug myself further.
Yeah.
Maybe you can redeem yourself in KFC.
Oh, the game that has like no gameplay in it.
It requires the highest of skill. The KFC meta.
So
is
you're
something.
saying I should just do narrative games from now on? I should just do...
Okay,
Yeah.
what other okay,
Okay.
serious talk, what other game would you say you're good at?
I don't know. Apparently nothing.
Donkey Kong 64 maybe?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that it? Is that really
At
it?
least you can play it.
I mean, I haven't seen you play a lot of other games, so I couldn't say for myself, but are you good at Banjo-Kazooie? A Hat in Time?
Well, we know
I'd say
that.
at least decent.
Well, okay, I only kind of seen him play Hat in Time, because it's kind of different to play online.
Deathwish, so you're still better than I am. But...
Yeah, but that took a lot of crying and mental trauma. If anyone
I go
values...
through enough of that already, so I don't need to play that.
Okay, so if anyone
that.
loves A Hat in Time and feels like you want to get more out of it by playing Death Wish, don't. You will cry. You will wish for death. That is why it's called Death Wish.
Death Wish? Wow. You can go to, I always like go to the bathroom and take a photo real quick in the mirror or whatever.
Take a selfie.
I mean, I was thinking about using the mirror, but then thought I was going to the basement, but then I remembered Uncle Grimly.
Yeah.
Luigi needs to take a selfie for his Facebook account.
Maybe not this room, but...
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of too late.
Did we explain this part of the game at all?
I don't think so.
The power went out, so now the mansion is ghost infested, so you have to do a thing to thing. And yeah,
even when you tried to explain it, I think you may have confused people
okay,
more.
there's a reason why I script my reviews.
Why you don't do unscripted videos with Brendan Blair? When you don't.
Yeah, the focal points all over the place.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of okay. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having fun.
You're in the wrong room.
I am.
Glad to know my emotional abuse isn't intruding on your fun.
Why? This is becoming like a therapy session. We're all talking about our feelings. And...
Aww.
Oh, no. Well, we have an actual therapist here to help us do this.
You know, an actual trained professional.
An actual licensed individual.
Oh my god. This is why I hate the lights going out. It's freaking
What?
stupid.
I love this part.
It's cool, but it's like, at the same time...
You're dumb. That's my argument.
I think I'm just stay silent.
I mean, this is a Let's Play, so maybe don't.
I like how when you touch him, it's still dark.
I hope they actually have a floor like this in Luigi's Mansion 3. That'd be cool.
Where's he put all those keys, Brendan?
I mean, in his back pocket. Didn't you just watch him?
But those keys are like the size of his head.
I know, but...
I know, but what?
I don't know.
Then don't start a sentence unless you have a point to make.
Oh my god.
Welcome to my debate class.
You need to have your... You need to expertly present your points.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone.
No.
No.
What do leaves have to do with
I
anything?
don't know.
That's not how puns work. You can't just needlessly attach a word. There's an art
Watch
to puns.
me.
There's an art to
you're
puns,
going
and
the
you're
wrong way.
disrespecting the art.
What?
Going the wrong way.
No, hang on.
Like, I
I'm
can't
trying
just...
to think of what I was about to do when you interrupted.
I can't...
What?
What's
Was interrupting your
that?
thinking?
Yes.
Your non-verbal thinking
Yes.
got interrupted.
It's a thing.
Did you tell Jacob to not talk in this Let's Play?
Apparently.
No.
I think you're missing the point of this.
No. Oh my god.
You really know how to rub salt in the wound.
Fine, I'll just go this way.
Only that Game Boy had a backlight. You can't see anything on that Game Boy Horror.
Well, yeah, it does. It has a backlight.
No.
That's why I'm jealous. We didn't have a backlight.
At least Japan did, but we didn't.
Well, even then, that wasn't the Game Boy
Oh,
Color.
I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna try and go back to the rooms where I missed Speedy Spirits, so I didn't even activate them.
Oh.
But I can get this to you.
Alright, that works.
But Jacob, that wasn't the Game Boy Color. That's Game Boy Light. So even then, this is still inaccurate.
That's what I was
you're
trying
right.
to do. I was trying to go back to rooms where I missed Speedy Spirits, and I didn't get it. I know one of them was in
feel
that
like-
attic room where the booze were. That's what I was trying
I
to
feel
find.
like you have enough money at this point, though, dude.
I would say,
You did all the
I'd
plans.
rather be secure. I'd rather...
Dylan, I don't know if you know this, but there's a Speedy Spirit in the basement on your way there, so definitely go for that.
Oh, you know where that one is. I'm looking for the attic where the boo room was. You know where you press the button, all the boos come out?
Oh, go to Chauncey's room.
That's in the first floor. If it's right, you're right there. You're right next to it.
Chauncey's room also has a Speedy Spirit that's exclusive to this part.
Really?
Yeah, the bed. Or I guess crib.
Only for this part?
Yes, because
Oh,
that's where the boss fight is. You can't go there unless... Because Chauncey's already there, and when you defeat him, the room lights up, so you don't have a chance to get to the Speedy Spirit.
Oh, okay. I just feel like why would you ever go back to that room and like?
If you know it's there.
Okay, I just
I think this part in the game, they want you to explore the entire mansion dark to find missing stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
But that's pretty
it's
dangerous.
such a specific thing to look for.
Yeah.
Well, make sure this room's...
There's no Speedy Spirit here. There was, but you missed it, so just go.
I don't remember if I got it.
You didn't. You missed it, I remember.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't activate it at all, though. That's kind of bad.
I mean, I guess you're here, might as well check. It could be wrong. It's in one of the boxes, in case you don't
I
know.
know.
I'm just trying to clear up the room.
I know.
Get rid of the,
I know. Just... in the Hidden Mansion, at least in the PAL version, I think the only time ghosts drop hearts... Actually, I don't remember. I was gonna say, I don't know if ghosts drop hearts at all in the Hidden Mansion.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really play the Hidden Mansion.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
The PAL version of Hidden Mansion is brutal. The American one isn't bad at all, but PAL is brutal.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to play the PAL version.
See how many times you get interrupted like that? That's.
I mean,
I still think the idea of the...
I still think it's a cool idea. I just think it's gameplay-wise, it's a little annoying.
I don't feel like that's enough to ruin this section, though.
No.
It's more of a minor thing.
I do like how in these areas though there's nothing.
Yeah, the hallways are typically pretty safe. Like, yeah, you have smaller...
Yeah.
Ghosts.
At that point, it's just normal. Like.
Yeah.
And sometimes a gold mouse can spawn in this hallway.
Oh, jeez.
Do you imagine playing this with headphones? Like immediate audio, just
I know.
right into your ear.
So the nice thing about the blackout is you can actually clear out rooms and still get the speedy
I was
spirit.
gonna say another word, but I remember our channel's clean.
Oh, you can swear. Go ahead.
Kind of past the point now.
Yeah, we've joked about beefcakes. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was family friendly, guys.
No, crib. I thought you were gonna go out the door. Crib, do it.
Crib? I didn't know that's where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that.
I only know this because of Chugga Conroy. He had a Let's Play of this game years ago, I think in 2011.
That will help immensely.
And I was an avid viewer of him back then. Not as much anymore. Not because he's bad or anything, just not as
Your
into
tastes
Let's
have
Plays.
changed.
Yeah, I'm just not as into Let's Plays.
Which is
No, I
odd.
get
Yeah, I know, because I do them now, but I do them because they're fun.
it. Yeah. From a viewing experience.
I
Your
have
tastes have changed.
I have to really like the person, or the game itself has to be really interesting to me for me to watch a Let's Play. Like, I love watching Vine Sauce, because his son, like, both Vinny and Joel have a very unique sense of humor I love.
Yeah.
And there's this other channel, Jack and Lev, they cover a lot of licensed games, and not many people cover that stuff, so I find it interesting, but say Chugga Connery, I think his commentary is still really good, but he covers games I already know pretty well. So,
I say it doesn't help the fact that he plays like Nintendo games mostly.
yeah. I do wish he had more variety. Like, he's played Sonic Colors and Okami, but I think that's it. Even then, those were on Nintendo systems.
Right.
I don't remember where it is.
That's what I'm like nervous about.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely one here, so just don't pull the switch.
Wasn't it in the barrel over here? The corner? I thought.
I know there's sometimes where you have to like shake it or stuff. But
I'm sorry for anyone who's actually watching this and knows where certain things are and we're trying to figure out where it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta be frustrating.
I do not remember where it is.
I know there's one here though.
There definitely is, yeah. Wow. Maybe it's the room before?
unless you're supposed to come down here earlier.
No, I
I
remember...
don't know. I kind of
Oh, yes, that is it, actually. I remember thinking that because...
this room's unlocked earlier in the game.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, it's not here at this point. It's only here before this. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I just misremembered that too. You know what's funny is because I was thinking it earlier that I should have came down here earlier, and I didn't.
The reason I remember that now is because my first playthrough, I knew about the Speedy Spear, but I thought it'd be better to just go there during the blackout.
Yeah.
But then I learned, oh, it's not there during and after the blackout. Okay, that's annoying. Yay, we're at the point where boos are 200 HP. Oh, where is that even? Oh, this is the second time they use that anti-gravity mechanic. You can do it to walk over dust.
Isn't it just exciting?
Such an underutilized thing.
It really is.
It's a shame too, because it could have been really cool.
I hope they bring it back in the third game.
Well, it seems like they're going to be doing a lot more cool things with the third game, so...
Yeah, but I want them to bring back specifically this, because I'm just upset that it wasn't used in this. Isn't there a Speedy Spirit in this room too?
There might be. I don't think so.
I remember there being one. I mean, whatever.
At this point.
I feel like you're at a pretty good pace so far.
Not a good pace, but I'm probably not going to get the best rank.
No,
he has missed a few of those Speedy Spirits.
yeah, I know, but like, you don't need that many Speedy Spirits to get the A rank.
Yeah, I guess that's true. There is some wiggle room.
Oh, I was trying to get that.
What's so amazing about that room on the left that all the boosts keep on going there?
I hate how if you leave this room and go back in, the dust reappears.
Yeah, that's why the anti-gravity thing is there, just to make it slightly more convenient.
Yeah.
It's so lame.
Is there another Buddha?
Probably just yeah, I was gonna say probably just a blue ball.
Poser.
You're a poser.
You saying I'm fake?
Yes. You know why? Because you didn't know that there was a Speedy Spirit in Chauncey's crib. Kind of Luigi's Mansion
I know,
family.
right? I didn't check this one random room during this one random part of the game.
You didn't watch a Let's Play like an experienced gamer like me.
Oh,
I didn't mean to do that.
I know, I'm just not experienced. I'm not informed.
Upstairs again.
This is the part of the game that I don't like.
Yeah, I think in this part you have to go to like the basement and then
Yeah,
the attic
this
and
is
then the
part of
basement
game
and
where
attic.
you can kind of feel like they were trying to stretch it out a little
Yeah,
bit.
I complain about this in my video because yeah, this part sucks.
I wouldn't mind if it was alright, doing all the third story, and then alright, doing all the basement. It's like no, back and forth. Back and forth.
I mean, I feel like that's a little too linear. I like how you jump between the two. I just feel like it didn't have to be structured like this.
I know, but I'm saying, given the constraints it probably had, it would have been easier just to rework how the keys were mapped.
I was gonna say, with Luigi's Mansion 3, it actually looks like they're taking that approach where you just go floor to floor and all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like that because I kind of like the idea of going back to previous areas to do stuff.
I don't know.
But all you're really doing, like what are you really doing with all the previous areas? All you're doing is traversing through them.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, you go to, like, you're making more progress in the second floor when you've already entered the attic. I mean that. I like
how you kind of tap into, like, oh, I wish.
Yeah, you would think that would work.
I know.
But
That's
no,
one
you,
of the first things I tried when I got the flame element.
you have to fall from the chimney.
Yep.
I know.
I think it would have been cool if you could burn it from the inside, like have that face the other way,
Yeah, that would be...
and then you could unlock it as you drop down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that would make it a lot better because the only way to get out of that is by taking a picture of the mirror, but the game never tells you can do that.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if people got to that point and were like, "Oh, I can't get out. Did I soft lock the game?" Like,
yeah. You know,
it's even covered by a whatever piece of fabric too.
You know, we criticized Dark Moon earlier for having tutorials for everything, but I think in some cases that's better than
And you
that.
think, like, EGAD would have said it in, like, the telephone room, or, like, any of the advice he gives for booze? Oh, hey, and by the way, I see those mirrors in the mansion. Well, like, I heard, like, they're magic mirrors or whatever. If you take a photo of them. Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything, something along those lines.
And they didn't add that in the 3DS version. That would have been nice.
Actual helpful tutorials.
Yeah.
Actual helpful tutorials. Very rare findings.
Except everywhere online.
The 3DS version is developed by Grezzo, which are the guys behind the N64 Zelda remasters and
Yep.
Link's Awakening.
Which,
I mean, Link's Awakening, like, on Switch looks mostly good. My issue, honestly, aside from the performance, the only thing that really bugs me about the game, besides also the price, is the fact it's A-directional.
My biggest thing is the price.
Yeah, the price is a huge turnoff. But, like, for the most part, I kind of love Grezzo. Like, Ocarina of Time 3D, in my opinion, is perfect.
$60 for what's essentially a Game Boy game. No, thank you.
Like, I think Ocarina of Time 3D is absolutely perfect. Ocarina of Time itself isn't, but as a remaster, it is.
Yeah.
It's so good. Majora's Mask, I'm kind of mixed on.
You're seeing me some changes to, like, the bosses and stuff.
Yeah, the bosses downright suck in the 3DS version. And then the Zora swimming is nowhere near as fun. And I mean, I like a lot of the changes, but I hate a lot of the other ones. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very mixed.
I'll probably just play the N64 version of that.
Actually, if you're open to either hacking your 3DS or Citra, there are codes to fix some of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I don't know.
I'll link you a video later. It doesn't fix the bosses, but
Okay, this is one of my least favorite Portuguese to do because
Yeah.
it's a little annoying.
it does suck. The code doesn't fix the bosses, but it does fix the Zora swimming, which is probably the worst part of the 3DS version.
Also, your vacuum kind of like autoplay it.
Only one of these ghosts give you pearls, by the way. So, if you want to get pearls,
This is the blue one, apparently.
yeah, go for the green and pink ones first.
Makes sense, it's the middle one.
Yeah.
I kind of went all over the place with this time, but I'll get it.
Hey, right here. Ooh. You kind of get hit if you try to get right up.
Trying to...
This is probably the hardest non-main boss fight in the game.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like Blue Lost or the final boss is harder, but
I don't know how I'm not taking
I
damage
know, I'm
right
looking
now.
at
Oh, that was rough. That was... Come on. Just want to finish up.
there we go. Come on, yes.
Alright, now I can
Oh,
Someone's texting me.
a small thing I like about this room, when you wind up the music boxes, it plays like a slow version of Luigi's Mansion theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice
I
touch.
never noticed that.
Really?
No, I never.
I'm surprised to hear all this stuff I apparently know about this game that you don't, because you've played this game way more than I have.
I would respond, but I'm trying to get this.
I think it's just because, like, I don't know, like, I probably play it the same way, to be honest, over and over.
Yeah,
I just have a set thing, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get that.
Like, I play it the same way over and over, and very rarely do I, like,
Yeah.
find something new like that. It's like, oh yeah.
I get that. I'm like that with 2D Sonic games where I take the same route every time. So, there are probably plenty of routes in the classic Sonic games that I've never seen, despite the fact I played those games hundreds of times.
Right. Right. Alright, this part here, this is even, like, worse. You have to go around, you have to go through the other room to get to the hallway.
300 HP! Screw this boo! Why are the numbers so absurd?
Padding.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's like the only thing I can think of.
Because this is fun.
You're actually doing a pretty good job keeping it between the rooms.
Yeah, you actually, I should compliment you. You've been doing much better since the Boo lost his fight.
Yeah.
I told you that one fight screws me over in this game every time. I hate that fight. It's the worst.
So, I guess you made up for it since you're doing much better now.
Does he get his water now?
Yeah, doing it to get my refreshments. Now.
I'm actually pretty thirsty myself, so sure. You want water too, Jacob?
What the heck, why not?
Alright, again, I'm leaving you guys.
Get
Not
all
forever,
get
though.
all sensual there, dude.
Okay.
You okay there?
No.
No? Maybe a water will help.
I mean, honestly, I'm probably gonna speed past this because it's just gonna be me trying to get these boosts. It's gonna be...
There he is. Commentary time.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Thank you, game.
See what I mean? Like, they start to run away, like...
Yeah, I really hate the later boos.
Oh, yeah, that one was way too fast. I cannot go back. Come on, go back. Thank you.
So we're commentating again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway, as you can see, these boos are extremely annoying. And I mean extremely. Especially when you get to the actual basement. Oh my lord.
Well, actually, I feel like the basement's less frustrating. Because here.
Oh, I
like,
think it's more frustrating. Cause
no, I don't think.
there's so many times where I've had to go through that dirt room because they go through that same wall.
I mean, that part is.
Yeah, I agree with Dylan there. Yeah.
That's happened to me way too many times.
Screw that room.
Yeah. That room should just not exist.
I guess. Oh, jeez. I guess it's just because, like, whenever they get in the hallway, I very rarely ever have them go right.
Oh, come on.
That.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
I knew it would be better if I just waited.
Yeah.
So every other playthrough, I try to go for it, and he runs away. And he just like that. Just...
Insult to injury.
They didn't fix this in the 3DS version.
No, they didn't. There were a lot of things they probably should have fixed in the 3DS version.
I mean, I do like a lot of things that version did, but...
I just think they should at least shorten this boo hunt by giving them less health.
Yeah, I say 200 HP max. That's still a lot, but, you know, it's much better than that.
It still keeps it difficult enough to the point where you're traveling back and forth.
Right.
A gold diamond is 25 million, right?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay,
I think
you're...
it gives you 50 million G, actually.
No, because
No,
there's
because at that
two.
point, you beat it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two of them in the game. I think you're gonna get the A rank. Because you have 45 million right now. You just need to get 5 million, you're guaranteed.
Yeah.
Assuming you don't forget that flower, but I'm
Oh,
assuming
no,
you
I'm
won't.
gonna get it.
Yeah.
I just hope... I already got the flower, actually. I already got the gold diamond.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Yeah.
I did that after I did the Colossus fight.
Oh, never mind, then you're
Yeah,
not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to get it then, never mind.
You're right.
Well, 30 million left.
This
It's
is
still
usually
pretty
where I'm
good.
sitting at near the end of the game.
I hope the audience isn't hearing my disgusting slurping noises.
As I'm trying to clear this roof of shy guys.
Shy men.
Shy men. I was about to say it, and then I corrected myself, and then I just went with it anyway.
Just a bunch of like awkward, like introverted shy guys.
Just like a bunch of awkward, introverted Let's Players. Just like a bunch of...
Oh, so, well, just blew my mind.
Nope.
He's talking about me.
Jeez.
Okay, that one has ice on it.
I hate how warm it is in my room. This is why I have
Yeah,
my...
yours is like an oven.
I don't know what's up with that.
Mine's like an oven too, and I don't.
When we're done recording, I get to have the window open again.
Yay, we get the privilege of not being warm. We get the privilege.
You know
This
what?
really is a
Are you
totalitarian
guys
government.
actually hot right now?
Yeah, I am, actually.
I'm not hot. Because I look.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
used
you're
to
for...
like 95-degree weather. Yeah, I'm actually like, this is like perfect room temperature
Oh
for
my
me.
god. I don't want to live where you live.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
I don't know, because, like, you have to have air conditioner where he lives. I don't have AC at all.
Anywhere, like, it's pretty much mandatory. Like, any house you buy, like, by default, has central air.
I have to rely on a dinky little fan in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have my windows open, and there's always screaming children outside, and that's fun, because apparently a parking lot is a perfect place to play, even though there's literally a playground, like, 20 feet away.
You okay, Brendan?
No!
Anyway, down to the treasure room.